Good morning, my dear students of Standard 9. Welcome back to the chemistry class. Dear students, we have completed chapter 3 of your chemistry book, Structure of Matter. Today, in this class, we will solve the exercise from the book. At first, MCQ. 1 number MCQ, Z is an element with its 111 protons and mass number 252. Which is the most appropriate expression for the atom? 111 protons, that means its atomic number is 111 and mass number is 252. We can symbolize an atom by its atomic number and mass number, where atomic number is written as subscript on the left side and mass number is written as superscript on the left side. That means like this. Z is the symbol of the atom, 111 it is atomic number and 252 it is mass number. So the answer is D. Now 2 number MCQ. Look, there is a stem, 2 isotopes of X having mass number 146 and 154. The X atom whose mass number is 146, its percentage of availability is 25, and the another atom of X that's mass number is 154, its percentage of availability is 75. What is the relative atomic mass of the element X? Here X is just a symbol, not an element. Now we know the atomic mass of X equal the mass number of it into its availability plus the mass number of another isotope into its availability divided by 100. So it comes 152. So the answer is C, 152. Its atomic mass is 152. Now, 3 number MCQ. If the real mass of an element is 4.482 into 10 to the power minus 23, then its relative atomic mass will be what? We know the real mass of an atom is divided by the 1/12th of the mass of carbon 12 isotope. Then we can get the relative atomic mass of that atom. So, the relative atomic mass of that atom equal real mass of the atom divided by the mass of 1/12 part of mass of one carbon 12 isotope. It comes 27. So, the relative atomic mass of that atom is 27, D number. 4 number MCQ. The formula aluminium, its atomic number 13 and mass number 27. It shows that the element has proton number 13. Yes, its atomic number is 13. Mass number 27. Yes, its mass number is 27. Electron number 10. It is a neutral atom. So, its electron number and proton number is same. So, its proton number is 13. Electron number will also be 13. So, the option 1 and 2 is the correct answer. So, it will be 1 and 2, that is A number is the correct answer. 5 number MCQ. What is the atomic number of potassium? We know the atomic number of potassium is 19. So, the answer is C, 19. Now, 6 number MCQ. How many energy sublevels are there in N shell? N shell means KLMN, fourth shell. How many energy sublevels are in fourth shell? In fourth shell, there are s orbital, p orbital, d orbital, and also f orbital. So, for N shell, that means for fourth shell, there are how many subshell? L equal 0 to n minus 1. N is 4, that means 0 to 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 for S, 1 for P, 2 for D, and 3 for F. So how many sublevels are there in N shell? There are 4 sublevels or 4 orbitals, S, P, D and F. So the answer is 6D. 4. 7 number, the atomic number of scandium is 21. Which is the correct electron configuration of scandium? Correct electronic configuration: 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, then 4s2, and last electron goes to 3d1. So the electronic configuration of this one is the correct: 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d1, 4s2. So it is the correct answer, C number. Now creative. 1 number question. Farid, a class 9 student, drew the following picture as he was asked to draw an atom model. This picture was drawn by Farid. Now A number question. What is the atomic number? You all know the number of proton present in the nucleus of an atom is called its atomic number. The nucleon number means mass number of 2964X and 3064Y atoms are the same, but they differ in the number of neutrons. Explain. Look, their mass number are same. This is also called nucleon number. Both their mass number is 64, but their atomic number, proton number and neutron number are different. Here X has 29 protons and Y has 30 protons. So X has how many neutrons? X has 64 minus 29, that is 35 neutrons, and Y has 34 neutrons. So both they are isobar because their mass number is same, but their atomic number or their proton and neutron numbers are different. So they are called isobar. C number question. The picture drawn by Farid refers to the limitation of an atomic model. Describe that model. This figure refers to what? This is the limitation of Rutherford's atomic model, because here the model did not obey Maxwell's electromagnetic theory of radiation, because here it is seen that when any charged particle moving in a circular path always emits energy, and its radius will gradually grow smaller, and one time it will come to the center. So it refers to the limitation of Rutherford's atomic model. You have to describe that model. That means you have to describe the Rutherford's atomic model here. Now D number question. The drawn picture shows that an atom will not be stable, because in this picture it is seen that when any electron is moving like this way, then according to Maxwell's electromagnetic theory of radiation, it emits energy and its radius will gradually grow smaller, and one time it will come to the center. And when electron comes to the center, that means when electron meets with the proton or it comes to the nucleus, then the atom will lose its identity. It will not be a stable atom then. You will explain this here. Now 2 number question. Here element A, cobalt 60, mass number is 60. Element B, phosphorus 32, mass number 32. And compound C, that is H2SO4, sulfuric acid. What is the symbol? You know that the short expression of an atom is called symbol. When is the spectra created in an atom? Discuss. We had learnt it from Bohr's atomic model. From Bohr's model, we learnt that when any electron gains energy, it jumps to the higher energy level, and it is an unstable condition. After some time, the electron loses its energy and it again comes to the lower energy level. The energy that comes from the electron, it makes this type of spectra that is called atomic spectra. Now, C number question. Find out the relative molecular mass of compound C. Compound C, that is sulfuric acid. You have to find out the relative molecular mass of sulfuric acid. The relative atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, sulfur is 32 and oxygen is 16. From there, you can calculate the relative molecular mass of sulfuric acid. The isotopes of A and B, A that is cobalt 60 and B that is phosphorus 32, play significant roles in our lives. Cobalt 60, this is a very significant isotope. It is used in the medical purposes. Cobalt 60, this isotope is used to diagnose and treat tumors, and the gamma ray emitted from this isotope destroys the cancer affected cells and tissues. And phosphorus 32, it is used in the agricultural purposes, and phosphorus 32 is also used for the treatment of leukemia. So these two isotopes are very important for our everyday life, for our lives. So you will explain like this way. Dear students, today after this next class I will start new chapter 4, periodic table. So see you in next class. Goodbye everyone.